Hi guys, Gretchen with Yoga and Herb here with your Dumo lesson for Karuna Reiki. Isn't that exciting? You guys have Dumo and then we're going to recap Reiku, which you may remember from the Usui series. Apologies, it is April 22nd, 2021 in St. Louis, Missouri. We have had gorgeous weather for 3 weeks. It snowed 2 days ago. Yeah, snowed all day Tuesday. And then yesterday was just bitter cold. My plants are still inside today because of this. So we are not filming outside today. It is too cold for that. And I am cold because this house is 100 years old and it's bipolar. And it tends to be cold and it is right now. Anyway, so let's get back to where we were. So Dumo, Dai Ko Myo, Tibetan Dai Ko Myo. Yes, we went through a Dai Ko Myo and Usui Reiki. No, they are not the same Dai Ko Myo. They are both master symbols and they do work similarly. Dai Ko Myo from Usui Reiki, you remember, were 3 different kanjis, basically a combination of Choku, Rei, Seiheki, and Honsho, Seishonen. It meant big, bright, shiny light. It cleaned everything. It resets your chakras. So these are some things that the Usui Reiki Dai Ko Myo and the Tibetan Karuna Dai Ko Myo, called Dumo, Domo, have in common. Now, one of the things that's really cool about the Tibetan Dai Ko Myo is you use it in conjunction with this thing called violet breath. We're going to start with the violet breath first. Just so you know what to do when you're intoning it. This is your master symbol. This one, and because you've already been attuned to Reiku in your Usui, this is the last symbol that we're going to do that you have to be attuned to for Karuna Ki. Shoot me over those emails. We'll get you attuned as a master Karuna Ki, a Reiki master. Because if you are a current practicing Usui Reiki master, I do not require that you practice for 6 months to get your master teacher for Karuna Ki. Do ask that you practice a little bit before you request your master teacher certification, which gives you the ability to teach others. Get comfortable with these new symbols. There are a lot more of these than there were the Usui, and we're getting ready to move to the MDH shamanic Reiki after this. So let's get back to this. Dumo, violet breath. What you're going to do, get into a comfortable seat, whatever position you're in. You try to get your spine as straight as possible because, again, we want to unclog a straight pipe, not a curvy pipe, much easier. You're going to take in a deep breath. Imagine this pure white light coming in through your crown chakra, coming all the way down your front body. Stopping at your Huyang, I think it's a Huyin point. It travels through your danshin, through your chakras and your danshin points. The big danshin points are going to be third eye, heart, and root chakra. Not sure where you think your root chakra is. Your root chakra is the base of your spine, basically your perineum. Your perineum is the skin between, if you're a female, it's the skin between your vagina and your anus. If you're a male, it's the skin between your testicles and your anus. Sometimes familiarly called the gooch. So that is where your root chakra is, your perineum. That is your big grounding cord. It's meant to continue that spine, that connection from the heavens all the way into the earth in one fell swoop, one line. It's not going to jut out of the lower back, which is not the base of your spine, and then drop down. It's going to continue in this line. So we're going to imagine this beautiful white light coming in this crown chakra, continuing all the way down our front body to that point, to the Huyin, the perineum, the root chakra, to that point. And then we imagine it continuing, that beautiful white light continuing up our back body, stopping at our crown chakra, rotating around and around near our third eye, below the crown chakra in your head, and you see this white, beautiful light, and it's twirling kind of like a snow globe with glitter in it. So it's twirling, and then it starts to turn bluish, purpley, and it becomes violet. So as you're breathing in, this light and you're circulating it through your body, this white light becomes this beautiful violet light. And in the midst of this violet light is when you'll picture the sign for the Tibetan Dai Ko Myo or Dumo. Dumo, how you're going to draw that is pretty simple. We're going to begin here, 1, and you're going to bring it into that beautiful geometric circle. 2, connect it kind of like a Y. 3, and then 4, like that. And that's Dumo. So you'll picture this symbol, Dumo, floating around in this beautiful violet swirly light in your head. And this is how you will meditate on this one. It's because this one is a little more powerful. This one is more powerful, basically. It pulls out all of the negative energy and it purifies the astral centers of your chakras. So we purify our chakras, we do our meditations, we do our yoga, we get everything set. You may be doing the whole energy healing thing where you get up and you do the yogi routine where you scrape your tongue, you drink your water, you do your yoga, you do your breathing, you do your meditation, maybe even some sound healing, and then you eat your high vibrational meals and continue on your day. At the Gokai Stand show in there after your meditation, clearly. I've done that maybe twice. I try to incorporate some of these things into my daily routine, like the high vibe foods. These are really good high vibe foods. But what this does is it pulls out that negative energy and it purifies those astral channels. The reason I said all of those things is because people who follow the true shamanic energy healing life do these things on a daily basis. It takes a lot of time to do these things on a daily basis. Most of us don't have that time. That's where Dumo comes in handy. It helps to clear those things out. Gives that little extra oomph that we just don't have time in our schedule for. Sadly, we probably work 1 or 2 jobs. And if you have kids, you have activities for them, or you have, they have friends, I'm sure. They have to go do this, that, and the other, So there's just not a lot of time in our schedules for things. Dumo also helps people who are in a weakened state, physically, emotionally, situationally, because we know people who they are near somebody else or in a social situation, all of a sudden they're not the same strong badass person that we know. They become this little puddly person. We don't understand why. Dumo will definitely help them in that situation. People who have suffered from grief, loss, it helps them. It helps clear those chakras and helps them to accept a little bit more of the reasonings, helps them reason things out. You can clear your crystals with it. If you use crystals for anything and you are smudging them, you can clean them by salt, earth, smudge, air, water, not tap water though, like rainwater or lake water, river water, ocean water. Ocean water is amazing. It has all those beautiful vibrations in it, that salt vibe, so that you're not, happy. If you can't full moon them, solar charge them, however you clean them, you can Dumo them, and it does help blast them out. Also, when you're doing your house cleansings, your smudgings, Dumo will take that negative energy out of the house, which is really cool. When you do become a master teacher and you attune your students, when you get to attune to this particular one, we discussed the violet light breath. You're going to do the violet light breath, but with gold. You're going to picture the white turning into gold, so they get that extreme connection from the energies above us, and it connects us all the way through our dantian points, our chakra system, into the earth it goes, and it connects us all the way that way. So we're going to do that gold goddess, God's universal life energy, whatever it is that you subscribe to. But the gold is what we'll do when you're attuning your students to becoming their masters. What this symbol represents is Kundalini rising. Kundalini rising, we discussed this a little bit with the last lesson, is divine essence rising. It rises up, up, up. So we're going to do a short series on that, how to get your Kundalini up, how to get your client's Kundalini up, how to deal with it when it does start rising, because it can be an emotional time. So we need to like kind of stay balanced while we do that whole thing. It's pretty much it for this, dude. The next one, we're going to recap Reiku. Like I said, shoot me over those emails. It's time for your attunements. Congratulations. You are now a Karuna Ki Reiki Master or something else. We'll get those certificates issued to you. So until next time, Reiku, followed by the Chakra Nadis Danshin Points, followed by the Kundalini series, which will include some short yoga sets to get everything in line even better, get those straight pipes even straighter. Until next time, namaste.